Ever wondered what it takes for a car company to go global? I mentioned that it's more than just building a good vehicle. It's about strategically placing production where it matters most. Europe, once a stronghold of traditional automakers, is now seeing a fascinating shift as new electric vehicle companies from China set their sights on expanding production within the continent. XPeng, a rising star in the EV world, is experiencing rapid international growth. In April 2026, they exported a record 6,006 vehicles, a jump of 62% compared to the previous year. From January to April 2026, they shipped 17,563 electric vehicles internationally, 55% increase. This growth is putting a strain on their current production capacity. Currently, XPeng utilizes contract manufacturing at Magna Steyr in Austria. However, that facility is quickly reaching its limit. They began building the G6 and G9 SUVs there in September 2025, and recently completed trial production of the P7 Plus sedan in January 2026. Producing vehicles in Europe is vital, allowing XPeng to bypass the hefty EU import tariffs, sometimes as high as 35.5% on cars made in China. At a recent automotive summit, XPeng's managing director, Elvis Chang, revealed that the company is in talks with Volkswagen about potentially acquiring one of their European factories. In addition to scale of life, where XPeng was a new factory, more factory, we're just pointing forward. And so that Volkswagen is streamlining its operations due to overcapacity and structural changes, resulting in around 35,000 job losses. They closed their Dresden factory in December 2025, a first in VW's 88-year history in Germany. By 2030, Volkswagen aims to reduce vehicle production capacity by 750,000 units and an additional 500,000 across Europe. Interestingly, Volkswagen already has a connection with XPeng and own a 5% stake, investing 598 million euros in 2023. And this relationship has expanded beyond finance into a strong technological collaboration. Volkswagen was the first major European automaker to adopt XPeng's advanced VLA 2.0 smart driving system, as XPeng isn't alone in this push for European manufacturing. Numerous Chinese automakers are now seeking to produce vehicles directly on the continent. BYD recently announced it's also seeking agreements to utilize existing factories and is already building its own plant in Hungary and another in Turkey. Surprisingly, many established European car companies are open to partnering with Chinese brands, and Stellantis, for example, is strengthening its relationship with Leapmotor and will transfer ownership of its Madrid factory to Leapmotor's Spanish division. They also plan to expand their Zaragoza plant to produce Leapmotor's electric vehicles in size of the automotive landscape is changing rapidly. XPeng has dramatically increased its exports from 398 vehicles in January 2024 to over 6,000 in a single month. They now have over 1,000 stores in 60 countries. that Chinese companies are becoming local producers, and established automakers must recognize this new competitive reality. Why did the EV cross the road? To prove it had a charge. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.